Yo guys, CFB, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you're all doing well. I actually haven't spoken to you guys for a good couple of days because I just want to quickly apologise. The transfer news is a bit crap. It just keeps on getting recycled and recycled. It's the same thing on and on and on. But we've had some pretty big developments today, and one big bit of news, you probably could tell by the title as well. But before we get into any of that, obviously please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. Like I said, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also first link in the description to my second channel, so go and check that out. Video will be coming out on there very soon. In fact, probably maybe even tomorrow or the day after. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to that and all that jazz. So let's jump straight into it because we've got quite a lot of news to go through, and we also have just remembered, just before I forgot, we had a pre-season game yesterday as well. It was Chelsea Newcastle, and we drew 1-1. Obviously, I'm going to give you the quick rundown on it, just a very quick brief on it. I thought we looked really sharp. Obviously, completely different team to the first half and the second half. We gave Newcastle a test. Newcastle is a test now. Because Newcastle have got better, obviously. But I just want to quickly run through some names as well. Nicholas Jackson. Oh, I don't want to get too excited. With this guy. Okay, I like the look of him. I don't want to say it. But Nicholas Jackson, take off the mask. Is that Didier Drogba? You know what I mean? He is unreal. He has everything. His ability to hold off players, run into space, find space with a pass, link up play. You know, his finishing, brilliant through ball from Mason for the only goal we got, and it only took him one touch to score, and he plays at the bottom right. Imagine that was Havertz through on goal. He's skying it. He's hitting it at the keeper. He's putting it wide. That's what he's doing. So finally good to see somebody who can finish a ball. Ian Mason was good. We actually need to talk about Ian Mason later. And there was a couple of other good figures in there. Reece James played his first pre-season game and he looked really good. Gusto came on as well and looked immense. Let's just say this now. For the first time in about 5 years, if Reece James ever gets injured, we don't need to worry anymore. Manu Gusto looks brilliant. Couple weak links. Kepa wasn't great yesterday. As much as I defend him, he wasn't great yesterday. Cucurella. Oh, Coca Smeller. Bloody hell. Stinker. What is he doing rushing out for that ball? I don't understand it personally. And Caicedo, I didn't think was great yesterday. I think he rushes a bit too much. I think that just comes since he's very young. Maybe he'll fix on that on a loan. He does need a loan. And yeah, we looked sharp. We shouldn't have conceded that goal if it wasn't for Cucurella rushing out like a plank. But yeah, positives all round. Again, to be fair, it's pre-season. Positives all round for me. So yeah, that's it for the pre-season bit. We've only got 2 games left of pre-season left now. So let's move on to transfers because we've got a hell of a lot to go through. So let's start off with this, which came out a couple of days ago now. You've probably all already seen it, but I want to give my thoughts on it. Fabrizio Romano, I think it was, Fabrizio Romano came up with this. West Ham have submitted an official bid for Conor Gallagher, proposal in the region of £40 million. Chelsea have not sent official answer yet, as discussions will take place in the next hours/days. 40 mil. 40. 4-0. You know, 40 million. In the region of 40 million. Now let's get into this. Because this came out from Fabrizio Romano. I think this was like a day later after that original piece was said, which was like 3 days ago now. West Ham's bid was something like £39 million plus add-ons. After talking with Pochettino, the answer was a no. Chelsea want more money, around £50 million. Yeah, from what I've been hearing now, in fact, apparently West Ham are out of it now. Apparently they don't want Gallagher now. They consider 50 million too much, and so do bloody I. I think 20 million is a great price. We were lucky to get 40, and we've not accepted it. What are we doing? Nobody else is going to offer that money for Conor Gallagher. I'm sorry, nobody is. He's actually on a better pre-season than I originally thought. Fair play to him, but he's still only a £20 million player. He's not nowhere near 40. We should have took that and ran. But the fact that we're not even going to be able to sell him, and he's probably going to be in our team, is a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. We'll have to see what else happens. Let's see if West Ham do come in for a new bid. Maybe it might be 45 million plus add-ons. I don't know. But I think we were very, very stupid there to turn down 40 million. Very, very stupid. Because I don't think we're going to get a bid in the region of 50 mil. I just don't think we are going to. So yeah, let's jump into the next bit of news to do with Ian Maatson. I'm presuming majority of you will consider this good news, and I consider it very good news as well. So, this came out today from the Zarkin Seller. Pochettino says Maatson is in his plans for next season so far, and he's very happy with him. Brilliant news to hear. Wow, now, let's just say this, it will be Chilwell and Maatson. Surely, it's got to be Chilwell and Maatson. Lewis Hall's too young. I think he deserves a good loan. I think a championship loan, especially at the age he's at now, would be unreal, I think, for his development, and I do believe he's going to be a big player. Cucurella, I'm sorry, if anybody's choosing Cucurella over Chilwell didn't have a great game yesterday, to be fair, either, but you're still choosing Cucurella over Chilwell. Oh, God. I don't know what to say at all. The good thing with Maatson is he's versatile. He played yesterday on the right wing. In the first pre-season game, he played with the left wing. He's obviously a left back originally. He played on the right wing yesterday and had a good game again yesterday. He hasn't dropped a single stinker. You know, versatile. His proper position is left back. He can play off the left wing and right wing, clearly. So he's versatile. I think that is a big factor, in my opinion, on why he should be in instead of Cucurella and Hall. Hall, obviously, due to age. I shouldn't really say Hall, really. But, yeah, I would be so down for keeping Maatson. In the Premier League, I wouldn't risk playing him off the left and right wing, really. Obviously, in pre-season, he proved them really well, but I don't think I'd test it in the league. I think we should keep him at his left-back position. He would definitely offer Chilwell competition next season. I actually think, maybe not next season, but the season after, if we've actually got Maatson and Chilwell competing against each other, Maatson will go ahead of Chilwell. I generally think that. And it's not because he's a Cobham graduate and stuff like that. I actually, if you watch my videos, you'll know I actually rate Chilwell. I think he's very, very, very overhated in our fan base. But I just think Maatson, who doesn't really get injuries compared to Chilwell, who gets a lot of injuries, younger as well. Chilwell injuries get older as well. I just think maybe Maatson will be in front of him in the next couple of seasons. I really do. So yeah, and I think he fits Pochettino's system a bit more than Chilwell does in that terms of pressing and stuff like that. I think he really does, and he's more versatile as well. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Maatson thing. I did see something earlier saying that apparently Chelsea are looking at selling Chilwell. I hope that is not true, because that's two contradictions there, because it says Pochettino wants to keep him and then it says Chelsea want to sell him. So it's the board and the manager going clash. I hope it's not. Everything looks good with the board and the manager. I'm not saying that they're arguing, but, you know, Chelsea do not sell him because he's proving like a really good player at the moment. Alright then, so moving on to the next bit of news. It kind of ties into the Chalobah news a little bit, but it's also to do with defender, and I've got a little bit to say about this because I'm not too happy about this. So yeah, to do with outgoings around the Chelsea space. So yeah, Chelsea's owners are pushing to sell Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah. Both players did not want to leave. Talks between Inter Milan and Trevor Chalobah are advancing. I hope this isn't true. With Conor Gallagher, I can understand completely understand it, and I completely back it because he's not been good enough, let's be real. I don't think he is good enough for Chelsea. There's other people in his position that are, in my opinion, ahead of him in Kunku, Carney, Chukwuemeka, for example. A player that we could be getting onto later on in the video. But Trevor Chalobah, Why? Why? For what reason? He's a good squad player. He would be a great backup to Thiago Silva. He wouldn't mind being a backup to Thiago Silva. He's, like I said, a great backup as well. He was immense yesterday against Newcastle. Why sell him to buy a new defender? We've got enough business to do. We've got Caicedo to do, which we'll get onto in a minute. We've got a backup for Caicedo to do, which we'll get onto in a minute. We've got another player that we're going to get for the attacking positions that we'll get onto in a minute. That's three bits of business we've still got to do. And we've only got about 16 days until the first game of the season now. Not at the end of the window, but to the first game of the season. You know, not long until the end of the window talking about it. Why add another thing to do? Why add another defender onto it? Do you know what I mean? When we've got Trevor Chalobah who's perfectly capable of doing it, just means we're spending more money. More polished toys. Why do we like polished toys? We should just stick with a player who's happy being here, happy doing what he's doing, and is good at it. I just don't understand it, me personally. So, yeah, I completely disagree. I don't think Chelsea should be selling Trevor Chalobah at all. I think we should completely quit that out. I think he's proven that. But Conor Gallagher, I think I'll be completely down with, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he's got enough for Chelsea. That's just me personally. But we've got more news about that to cover up right now. Comes from Felix Johnston, who, in my opinion, has lost his credibility a little bit, but still decently reliable at times. So this is what he had to say. Chelsea believe they can work fee down for Guehi and also have a sell-on clause which brings it down. Chelsea have thought about Chalobah going the other way to Palace, which would bring the price down. Chelsea have spoken to Fikayo Tomori, but Guehi seems preferred target. There's one thing that I will accept about Trevor Chalobah going, and that is if we bring in Tomori. I'm a huge fan of Tomori. I think in 2020, I don't think he should have gone. Don't know why. It still remains a mystery of why he left Chelsea, because he was great. He was in Frank Lampard's good books, and all of a sudden he was dropped and never played again. And he didn't even really put a foot wrong at Chelsea. Tomori is also proven in the Serie A at AC Milan that he is a top-class centre-back. Pace, speed, strength, can pick out a pass. You know, he's a leader at some sort as well. I would be completely down for Tomori, absolutely. Sorry for Trevor Chalobah about that, but Tomori is the only defender I would generally say bring in. Chalobah, unfortunately, is for you to go. That's the only defender. Guehi, I don't think Guehi is better than Chalobah. Shoot at me as much as you want. I do not think Guehi is better than Trevor Chalobah. I really don't. I think Trevor Chalobah is stronger. He's better with the ball at his feet. But actually, no, that's a lie. Guehi is better with the ball at his feet. But it seems like we just want ball-playing defenders. I want defenders who are good with the ball. Chalobah's good with the ball. Guehi is better with the ball, but I want defenders who are better defensively, who are going to stop you from conceding goals. You know what I mean? I want that Chelsea 04-05 reincarnated ideal. I want 9 goals conceded in the season instead of 14. That's what I want. I don't care if he's better with the ball at his feet. I just want defenders who just want to play for the club and will defend anything at heart. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. We're never going to get another John Terry. We're never going to get somebody who's good, amazing ball player at his feet. Technical ability, brilliant. Defensively, unreal. We're never going to get that ever again. But I'd rather somebody who is better defensively and good with the ball at their feet than better with the ball at their feet, but okay defensively. That's just my opinion personally. I do not see the point in us going for Guehi for like 30 million. I really don't. And it will still be more than Trevor Chalobah because I only see Inter Milan buying Trev for like 25 mil. So that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, what you would do in that situation. I'll be very intrigued to know. But my answer is the only right one. I'm joking. Obviously, there's other answers that are obviously right. So, let's move on to Kudas then, which ties in with the Gallagher news. This is what Ajax's DOF had to say about Kudas and another player, but the other player isn't linked with us. So, yeah. We're very open and good discussions with both players and their agents with a clear wish in terms of timeline. We need time to get good replacements. Now, if you ask me personally, I think their DOF has just said that it's looking like they're going to go. That's just my opinion, because if you look at the way he's worded it, the deal after spoken to Kudas' agent about what they want to do in the timeline, meaning what they want to do in the future. And he also said, but we will need time to bring in replacements, which obviously means somebody's going, so we need to bring in someone in. Bring me Mohamed Kudas. Bring me Mohamed Kudas. And the thing as well is, the price tag that I'm hearing as counted about is... also as well, I just want to quickly say before I bring on the price tag, Chelsea are obviously close to negotiations in terms of personal terms with Kudas. I said that in my last video. But they're also in negotiations with Ajax over a fee. So we are in negotiations with Ajax, which is more than Brighton and Arsenal as well right now. But the price tag that I'm hearing is £40 million. Now, if we accepted 40 million for Gallagher, we are literally getting a way better talented player for the same price as selling somebody with way worse. Why didn't we accept 40 million? Oh my God, that's triggered me. That has really triggered me. Kudas, bring me into the club any day of the week. I think he's going to be a top class player in the future. I think if we miss out on him, we will look like idiots. We'll look like big idiots. So yeah, that's just the latest on Kudas. I'm pretty sure that will hopefully get done. He's versatile as well, which is brilliant. So yeah, let's get into the next bit of news, which actually I was going to give you the lowdown on Caicedo, because obviously I said about Caicedo, but I'm going to give you the Caicedo bit last. So if you want to see that and you're not interested in this bit of news, then go skip to the last bit of news if you want. So yeah, this comes up to do with another centre mid who could potentially be a backup for Caicedo. The Chelsea counter is coming for Romeo Lavia. They are ready to move for Lavia and even prepared to table a higher offer than Liverpool. However, the player is still sold on Liverpool, so a move to Anfield remains more likely at this stage. If you've been watching my channel since the very start, which was January this year, you will know that I've been screaming out for Chelsea to go and get Romeo Lavia. I think he's a great player. Don't think he's better than Caicedo. That's why I said I reckon he could be a good backup to Caicedo. But this deal's not going to happen. Lavia will be going to Liverpool. For Lavia, really, it's would you rather play first team football and play as a starter majority of the time, or be a backup and get game time here and there? Do you know what I mean? Especially how we haven't got European competition. You know, you're not going to get really that much game time than you would if we had European competition, if you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thing is, I thought this deal for Lavia, if we went in for him, would only cost like 35-40 million, since Southampton are in the Championship, so like 30-35 million. 50 million is what I'm hearing. Hell no, don't go in for him. He's a great player with a great ceiling, but I'm sorry, 50 million for, you know, a 19-year-old who has had one good season in the Prem, and also, you know, whose team has literally just been relegated. No, thank you. No, thank you. We'll be in a bidding war with Liverpool as well, so expect that price to go in up higher. Look at Manu Kone, for example. Manu Kone, 35 million probably you're going to get for him. And in my opinion, he's obviously older, but he's a similar type of profile, and I think he would do very well as a backup to Caicedo. He needs strength and depth to stride for titles. So that's just my opinion on Lavia. I don't want it to happen since I've heard the price tag, and I don't think it will happen at all anyway. So, you know, fair play on Liverpool on that behalf. So now let's get into the last bit of news, which is to do with Caicedo, which came out literally about an hour ago. I'm fuming at this. Like I said, I wasn't going to give you guys that much updates to do with Caicedo until it's done, because it's just recycled news. But this is a valuable update, so I just want to quickly give it to you guys from Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive: Chelsea have submitted new bid for Moises Caicedo in the last 24 hours. Understand Chelsea's new proposal was £18 million, 93 million euros, and it was immediately rejected by Brighton. Negotiations remain ongoing, but no agreement at this stage. You're joking. I'm done with Brighton. I'm done. Like 100 million. £100 million they want. They don't even want €100 million. Yeah? You look... Oh, my God. This deal is going to be like €115 million. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The fact that... What's even triggered me even more is the fact that we've been in negotiations attacking the situation for Caicedo now for nearly 2 months. Like 2 months, yeah. June, July, yeah, 2 months. And that's a month. I don't even know where my head's at. But we've been attacking the situation for ages and we haven't had a breakthrough. We put in 3 bids, 60, 70, 80. I think 85 million plus 10 million in add-ons, I think that's a very fair fee. So I think Chelsea should do that next. But are Chelsea going to do that next? Are we going to back out now? Because from what I'm hearing, Chelsea aren't going to back out of Caicedo. But if they were to, there is options that they have ready. Don't back out. Not after 2 months of negotiations. Do not back out. Because it makes us look weak. But at the same time, if we paid the 100 million, it makes us look weak. This is a very, very hard deal to do. And the other thing that's really triggered me about this deal is Brighton promised Caicedo, if a good offer of about 70 to 80 million, this is what I've heard, 70 to 80 million was to come in for Caicedo, they would accept it and allow him to leave. They've accepted the fact that he wants to leave. And they're not doing it. I don't understand. They've upped the price from the price that they promised Caicedo to leave at because of Rice, because of Declan Rice. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. This needs to get done soon because time is ticking. 16 days away until we play Liverpool, and Liverpool will be ready. It won't be the same Liverpool as last season. Liverpool will be ready. They've got a good midfield now. It's been reignited. We need Caicedo. We can't play Enzo in that DM position. He does well, but he's not going to do anywhere near as good as Caicedo in a DM position. Enzo needs to be pushed up higher. We need that, man. We need that. So I'm hoping this gets done soon because it's taking the mickey now. Chelsea need to get off their arses and put in a good bid. Like I said, I think 85 million plus 10 million add-ons is fair. It might have to be 90 million plus 10 million add-ons. I don't care. Pay it. Just pay it. I don't care at this point. I just want my team ready to win titles. I don't care how we look in the transfer market. I just want my team winning titles. I don't want my team looked at. I would rather my team looked at like, oh, these are easy negotiations to get a player. I want my team looked at as in like when we're playing the league, winning every title, like, oh God. They are easy negotiations, but they're a tough team to beat. You know what I mean? I want us ruling again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, it's a very annoying situation at this point in time. We're going to have to see what happens. But time is ticking and we really, really need to get this player done. So, yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about all the news. So much news to get through. So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. To do with the Caicedo situation. Will that happen? Do you reckon we should back out? I do not think we should back out whatsoever. Gallagher, should we have accepted that? Kudas, let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, please like, subscribe, everybody. Take care all. Notification bell on as well because videos will come at any time. And yeah, take care all. Have a good rest of your night or day. But yeah, take care. Peace.